to be looking at ANTE, AirNet technology. As most know, we released an alert on AirNet on December 4th when the stock was still sitting at 254. And if you look at the stock now, we actually broke out shortly after our last update to the 768 price levels. That actually provided us with a 203% return on the trade, and even sitting at these 634 levels right now, the stock is currently up 100 and let me correct my numbers here. I'm sorry, 150%. What we updated in our last video was we were right here. This was on the 16th when we released it. You can look at it in our playlist. We stated that the stock retested these 516 levels that you can see, and we were looking for it to retest it after it reversed right here to the upside and find support there. Well, as you can see, we did break through very strongly. It actually gapped up after hours and then even higher in pre-market before consolidating in that next market session. But one thing we would like to identify is the fact that it found strong support on the 516. Although that it did dip a little bit below it, it still rebounded and found support. We can dig in a little bit closer here. And then the stock retested those 768 levels again, actually hitting 790 at its peak before yet again gapping down and consolidating. Now we're currently trading sideways. We're building up transactions right here, which is good, meaning more people are getting into the trade where it's currently at and showing support. And so what we're looking for this to do is eventually bounce again to the upside, retest those 768 levels, and continue moving higher. So if you base it off a horizontal chart, not a horizontal, a diagonal chart, we're looking for this to basically compress and then break out in a continuation pattern is what you would call this. It's currently breaking down to the downside on the trend, but that's only because it's trading sideways. And this week was kind of a funny market for everyone. We had some lower than expected, or actually higher than expected initial jobless claims that kind of put some compression on the market. Bitcoin had kind of pulled back, which the markets are tending to follow. So it was kind of a weird week going into this week, but we expect this to continue moving forward to the upside as of right now. The stock, as we stated before in our last video, it IPO'd in June 10th, so we don't have too much historical information to provide for the stock, except for the fact that this 386 level was a key level resistance that we needed to surpass, which allowed it to actually bounce 100% from that area, near that number at least. And now we find ourselves here consolidating at the 622 or 639 is where it's currently trading at. So anyways, that's what we're looking at moving forward, is retesting those 768s. If you want to look at it to kind of get an idea, I don't want to do it on the daily because it's a straight up chart, and I don't want people to think this is just going to explode to the upside. I want to be a little bit more realistic. Some people might think this is a $40-50 stock, but until it reaches that, we stay realistic on our trades. We can say that we're looking for this to reach the upside of potentially the $9 price range near end of February. Going into March, we can look a little bit deeper going into March range. If it stays on the current trend that it's trading in, we can actually get to, let's keep looking. March 1st, we're looking at potentially $12 here. On our initial trade alert, that would actually provide 372% on the trade. I'm not saying buy it based off that analysis. It has to stay in the trend that it's currently in, which you can see we're kind of trading below. So we can be below those numbers anywhere in the $10 to $12 range is what I would be comfortable with stating as a safe bet. If we were to look at it, we're basing that off of a $3 jump. As you can see, it did from here to currently here, and then here we're expecting the same thing once we break above the 768. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments below. As well, if you have feedback, whether it's good or bad, we take all criticism. And if you have any questions about making a position now, as you can see, this would be a good entry point, but we have to stay above those 605 levels. That is a key level of support to use making a decision on placing a trade moving forward. So wait to see how it acts moving forward before making that buying decision would be my suggestion here. Other than that, I'm glad to provide this trade alert to our members for yet another 100-200% gainer. We've been on a flying streak here, and I don't want to say that too much and jinx ourselves, but we're finding great trades here at Millennial Investments, and I'm glad to have you all as a part of that and help you make more money in your own trading with our suggestions. Keep in mind, these are suggestions. These are not buy alerts. We alert on them through our system. When it's time to buy, this is simply an update. But if you're looking for an entry, just be sure to focus on those two key levels at the 605 and the 768s. Otherwise, thank you for watching and take time to do so out of your day. I know you're busy trading yourself. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and leave a note in the comment below. Also, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would like to support our channel and what we're trying to do here at Millennial Investments. Once again, thank you for your time. Have a great day. Good luck trading. Be smart and go make some money. Bye.